So here we are again with another live stream. I decided to stop being a baby and finally target the STL. Just wait. Link. Come on, man, give me that fucking link. Oh, okay, now I realize that the mic was up. Okay, so basically the game uses what's called CGI STL, and I don't want that. Okay, that's what I think they are using, right? I'm not super duper sure. Yeah, STL. And I don't believe they have strings in the code that will point, you know, there are some strings that you can use. STL, GI, okay. But I don't think it's like branded or anything. So STL, list, okay. So GI, STL, not the port, this guy. This was developed by MIPS Pro for difficult. It says here that it just should just build on Microsoft Visual C++. I don't want the documentation. I want the latest version, which was released in 1998, which to me is like, okay, perfect. Where should I export? So let's select the proper directory. So I want Toby. Should I put it? Okay, let me just take a look, right? This is why I need to think through this. So NGL, right? Xbox, fixed string. I need to make sure that there's no, I have no idea what is this. Okay, let's just extract it in the SpyDTM in source, okay? And call it SGI-STL. SGI-STL, okay. And it should have been extracted. That's good. Just turn on the music. Oh yeah, I didn't share my amazing stream in my beautiful server. What else? What else? What else? So yeah, I forgot to turn on MSDev. Me bad. The problem child is so I fucked up. That's what I want to say. So and I fucked up here, right? In global. The worst list vector. So custom STL. Should I look into that custom STL? Custom. Yeah, I don't think I moved that. Okay, let's look into the changes that they did, right? Because if they did changes, then custom STL. You modified slightly for our purposes. Okay, so it's from STL that's fine. Let's just run a diff checker on this guy. The fuck? Why? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Google? The heck? So, can I just do custom STL? Oh, it doesn't find it. Sad. So, lock, STL lock. It's fine. I did with Notepad. So let's just take a Oh, wow. That's interesting. So, okay. Number of free lists. Isn't that the same? Yeah. Okay. Or define GNU. They're doing lots of patches. Oh, wait. A line. Interesting. Allocate. They seem to be using some, like they removed the fucking copyright, which is annoying to me. My allocator. Okay. So there's this interesting thing. If define these STL STI threads, so yeah, this is very weird. What the heck is exceptions? Ah, okay, that's interesting. So what's the difference? Available to let's see, thread safety, improve memory utilization. Where the fuck is? Are they using this on download? What? Distribution to the download. Ah, download here. STL part. Files. STL part archive. How do I know what version is this? Tar, so STL unlock. STL lock. I don't know. So they reference this file over here. Okay, so STL config. Still volatile. These are the things that I'd never seen, right? STL is defined to be. Okay, so this static template member bug. What? Okay. Alrighty. Use malloc. Maybe. I have no idea what that's referring to. Alrighty. So oh, I could have just oh god. This is I kinda messed it up there. That's fine. So all of these are headers, so I can just do this. And yeah, nothing needs to be built. But if I comment if define target, let's do this, right? Everything needs to be rebuilt. Crawls. Nice. So only one file broke, right? Is region.h. Region.h. So here I can do include list, right? Just make everyone happy. Okay, that's good to know. Is it SO data block? What is the thing? I think that I created an issue for this. Custom. Okay, script object instance, yeah. So script object. So std list. So I do this, it should break threads. Okay. So include SGISTL list. This STL algo base. What? So list. The problem is that list cannot find algo base. Oh, freak. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. I really didn't want to come to this, but maybe I can just go here. Maybe I can just replace all of these, you know. I don't want to fuck around with these things. You know. So algo base. So does this work? STL config. Okay. Maybe I can go one by one and just fix this. Wait, who can't open? Algo base. Yeah, it's one of them. Fuck. So tab new term. Grep. So I need to do find and replace in all of these crazy functions. Are they all STL though? Not this, what the fuck? So use namespaces. What? Hmm. Maybe I can do that. Okay. Maybe it'll be for the best. Options, directories. Okay. Move these up. Missing semicolon before what? Use no exceptions. Okay. Missing semicolon? What the fuck is going on? Maybe I forgot the list. And that's it. List. Let's see. No. Why is this a problem though? Yeah, there's no exception. There's no exception. Why is this a problem though? Let's just remove that. Great. Okay. This seems to kind of work, right? Okay, I guess this way it will be much better. We won't pollute stuff. So let's just open list, right? And see. Maybe I need to go here. Shit. Nope. Yeah, I kind of expected this to be a pain in the dick to implement. So STL config. Okay, okay. So shit. So we might need to have that. Okay. That makes more sense. Script. Okay, okay. Now I guess it makes more sense to actually override it. Yeah, okay. I didn't really want to do this, but now I guess I really have to do it. So apparently the STD is not. What the heck? No, I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna build. Please no errors, please no errors, please no errors. Main undeclared identifier. I have no idea. So let's just do this. Ouch. F7. Main. Can you stop using min everywhere? I don't. There's another down there. I don't know where that min comes from, but fine. SAS is not a member. Let's just do this. And it builds. Okay. So let's run the validator, shall we? It broke something. Expected VM thread. Okay, we broke something in VM thread. Which is not. It's fine, I guess. I'm more curious about script object instance. Yeah, that guy. So script object. Oh. Oh yeah, I need to go to DLL main. At this guy. Okay. That's uncommon. Oh, okay. Expected 24, but got 4. This is, I think this is exactly what I wanted, right? So, oh wait. 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 If this worked, man, I'm so fucking happy. Thread list. Ah, yeah, it's a private thing. Who the fuck cares, right? So, yeah, this is beautiful. I got 21. Okay, okay. But there's another problem, right, with this pack push stuff that I added. class instance. So let's just be super duper sure, right? Script object H. This guy. Yeah, this guy. No, not here. Script object, yeah. Script object H. There's no pack, right? That's something that I added, yeah. So let's do pragma pop push. And yeah, voila. Oh my god. Expected 24, but got 4? What the fuck? This is the expected size. Yeah. My bad. So git status. Never mind. Wrong one. Let's actually get into it. I'm quite excited for this, but I broke VM thread, which I'm not happy about that. So let's fix VM thread. VM thread.h thread profiling. So local region. So right before local region. So can I create a PC globals? Fine. How can I? This guy, yeah. Fuck. So how did I define my padding macro? So define. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, this I like it. This I like it. So this is exactly what I expect. Yeah, because if you choose the size, it will be kind of goofy. So camera priority. So there we do padding for error. Oh, yeah, okay. I see the problem. Unsigned char. Okay, that way this will work. My bad. So, Toby validator. Hopefully the camera pair. Okay, now I need to fix local region. So, expected 34 and yeah, padding 4. Just doing this. So I want to run the code without. Looks like I broke something. CLS. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, by adding padding here, I don't need to add there. Okay, that makes sense. As you can see, I broke it. Now I can do this. And voila. Okay, now everything is fine. Okay, let's save the differences. See workspace and actually start validating it, right? Save workspace. So git diff. There's a lot of funny stuff going on. Temp buff, that's fine. So git diff, git status, I mean, git add -a, git commit, checkpoint, introduced SGI STL. Okay, this is really good news, I gotta say. But yeah, so there was this really cool function that I think I can start with, right? Which is, okay, now actually can do this. Can I add this or not? Yeah, I can. So with the const iter. Alrighty, so let's just check it out. Okay, it was actually less painful than I thought it would be, but still I need to see how we're going to build it, right? So SGI, set or suspend. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. This is not matching. I have no words. This is actually really cool. Really, really cool. And if we go here, yeah, this is matching. So we can give an okay to suspend, right? Okay, matching. Script object instance. Let's also add patching to it because so my assertion include my patch.h. So void patch script object instance, right? And then good. Oh, what do I need here? So I need this address. Patch push ret script object instance suspend, right? In a static member function, illegal. Oh yeah, suspend, not suspended. Nice. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is go to suspend, right? This guy over here and do like a puts what's up. And now I'll build it and copy it. Copy. And let's test it. So, oh yeah, now I remember why this is here. So tools, the X window. Script object instance there. Yeah, what's the context that that function is called? It's on VM thread stuff, right? So right here. Pause menu as no constructor. Ah. Great. I don't know why there's no music. I don't know when that happened, but sure. Why there's no music? Did I take the music? Okay, there's music. Okay. It should be working just fine. Quite happy about it. And yeah. Alrighty. Let's take the what's up out of there. Yeah. So git diff static assert. Yeah. So yeah, git commit am script object instance suspend. Okay. Maybe I can do unsuspend now. They seem to be closely related. So script object instance. Let me move the code to another screen so I can. So unsuspend. So this is how the code should look like apparently. And yeah. I think I should go into the allocators and stuff because it will help me a lot. Unsuspend. Yep. Yeah, this looks fine. Great. So maybe I can look into the constructor then. Script instance. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. So script object Oh yeah, I remember that something goofy like this, right? B5. Yeah, this guy. This is the constructor, right? So add instance, yeah. I remember this guy. And here it is, yeah. What is all of these, brother? So let's take a quick look at the constructor. There's a lot going on that goes beyond what I know slash set. It looks kind of good, you see. Um, it's not perfect though, right? There's this interlocked exchange stuff that I don't really see the purpose for, right? And maybe I'm missing some STL definitions to remove these guys. So let's just look for this grep. So STL threads. That's interesting. Uh threads. So CGI threads, add and fetch. Okay. STLP threads. Huh. Okay, no threads, so UI. So yeah, looks like that, to be honest. Something along those lines, or they just increment something. Huh. Where is that documentation that I keep stumbling upon? Or let's see, IRX multi-threaded, multi-thread. Hmm. So let's look into these, right? I'm looking into the thread stuff. SGL. Oh yeah, I forgot about this STL adapter thing. We can look at it here. Hmm. Because it seems that they don't do the no thread stuff, right? How do they? Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, how do they even come to the Win32? Oh, okay. I guess I know how. They just STL config. Okay, part of the STL config. STL config, right? Define if in multi-threading mode. So it's crazy. That seems that like they undefine it for some reason. Or somehow they managed to work around it. What the fuck? Então. Ai, ai. That's the thing. It's kind of I don't want it to define STL threads. It's being defined on command. But what's the file with interlocked exchange? STL threads. Okay. Let's go back to it, right? STL threads. Okay, so the whole thing is about this. The M increment thing. What is this thing, though? What is all of this happening here? Huh. So the M. Let's be cheeky, right? And do this. What the heck happened? Okay. And do this, which is not perfect, but at least I'll see. Okay. Let's just check it out. Because I don't have the same configurations as these guys, from what I'm seeing. Maybe I need to pass the no beta lock stuff and whatever. Instance. Yeah. Interlocked exchange. How the heck? What the hell? What the heck? Maybe I need to do a full rebuild. So clean, build Toby. Okay. Not instance. This guy. Where? What the fuck? Interlocked exchange 1. And oh wait, interlock. Oh. Yeah, my bad. So interlocked increment. What is that sleep doing? Alrighty, so this is the STI threads, or it should be relative to get this on any modern Unix. STL mutex lock. Why is it grabbing mutexes and shit like that when I'm just allocating a... Right? What is this being used? You know, this type of code gives me nightmares. STL threads. STL threads. Everything happens here. But why is STL threads even... acquire lock. Okay. Why is it acquiring a lock? That's interesting. Interesting. So STL list. Exception construct. STL unwind. Okay. I think I know. So I think I need the no battle log stuff. So maybe I'll checkpoint failed thread. What? Okay, never mind. Where is it? Where is it? Kelly Slater. Fuck. I said I lost the Kelly Slater tab. Okay, right here. So yeah. Okay, I guess I should do this. Shit. Okay. Use it. So no bad luck if not defined. Interesting. Okay, use malloc. Out of memory. Interesting. So okay. Oh yeah. This is interesting. So this add instance has this call over here. That seems not too different. So this is acquiring locks. That's like the biggest thing happening here. Then it tries to sleep for a while. Yada yada. So interlocked exchange. I don't even know which one is being called. It's crazy. But okay. So we can look at here at this one. So many locks. Yeah, that's the problem. There's this acquire lock. If I do this, will this work? I still threads. So, forgot how to, yeah, okay. Should just do this. This should work. Yeah. If I get this too much, I'll be thrilled. Then I'll need to get the, how do I say, the code to build on the pipeline. And then I guess we'll be Gucci. So, mutex lock. Oh, look at this. Acquire lock. Yeah, exactly. So std stl mutex lock. So why there's a mutex lock on the thingy, right? Makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. So that's an stl mutex. So mutex. Does it have to do with our allocator? So who calls acquire lock, right? There's an auto lock. Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. Like, what's the purpose of... Okay. There's also the other, so the release lock, right? Must be static. STL text initializer. Okay. Let's see whether this changes something. Because there's definitely a configuration that I'm missing. And I don't know what exactly. So this should stop being called. It doesn't, so it's not an auto lock. It's not an auto lock. Okay. Ah, look at that. STL lock. Okay, it's actually the allocate. Yeah, that's weird. If defined. So maybe I should just go to STL, to these guys, and look at the documentation as a zip file. Yeah. Okay, I already have it, but whatever. STL, config. So maybe I should extract all of this to STL doc. Because these are really copy, divides, find if. Okay, that's not. So list. Default alloc. And usually has the best performance. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Single. Hmm. This thing is driving me crazy. Vector single client alloc. If I go to what's the name? Crypt, right? And do malloc alloc, right? Okay. So malloc alloc. Because like this is highly configurable. I don't think they will go that path. So Toby DLL, yeah. Here do you? Instance. Yeah, okay. This is definite single client. Might be fast, so single client unlock. So let's see what does it happen, right? I do this. But I doubt that they did this. Somehow it knows there are threads. Maybe I just acquire no instance. Okay. This doesn't look too bad, right? But there's this increment stuff that I'm a little on the fence about. But git diff, right? Oh shit. Git status. Git restores by the tm source sti stl git status git diff. So I can do git add spidey source script object cpp git commit script object instance and suspend. Okay, then I can continue with my crazy stuff. So if I go here, right, and I do if I configuration, not configurations. Maybe I should build it in single threaded, right? So project settings and go to C++ and put it in, it's multi-threading. I put it single threaded, right? It will build everything from the beginning, but it should also address the problem that I had. Like if that's the thing, then I'll be happy. So instance. That's very weird. So there's nothing being incremented here, right? So that's interesting. This thing got smaller and there's still a lot of code down here, right? Right, if I do this, like this is similar but still a lot different than what I would expect. So there are some funny things at play. And yeah. This is being set to 0. Okay, let's turn on the multi-threaded stuff. Yeah, there seems to be more stuff at play. Yes, let's rebuild everything. I do a freed here. Okay, this doesn't have the lock. So, okay, it's just certainly built with multi-thread. Okay, that now I know for sure. I still cannot get it to properly initialize the thing. Yeah. So let's try to think about this thoroughly. Instance. Yeah, this guy. That's funny. So, okay. So that's what happens then. This target thing I don't really care about it. So it's doing the zero initialize, fast, thread, and safe. You see here, it's setting element, this, whatever it's doing on here, right? Oh, it's doing it here. I see. Ah, let's take a look at that, right? Ah, it's everything. Okay. All right, all right. It's not that different. It's basically the same thing that's... There's this 20 that I don't see where it's coming from. This I can see where it... Mhm. I don't know what's that counter doing there. I guess it's like a global counter. Whatever. This looks like I'm missing some configuration, right? That's what it looks like, though. So on one hand, there's this thing. Include our own STL locator. Ah, count locks. There it is. Use STI locator. It's literally there. Okay. Where's the config stuff? Where is the thing? Count? What? I can't believe this. Where does the count? Really? Count locks. So it's goofy code. Host control STL. We can we can fix STL annoying habit of not free response messaging. My allocator T. Okay. STL counter locks. I've never seen this. All right. Uh, yeah. It doesn't look like. Yeah. Okay. There's only 3 repos in exit. Or so download. Where the fuck is? Let's check the old versions then. So STL2. Let's go to STL config. Count. Okay. Okay. I can't find any documentation regarding counting these things. Terminal here. How does it know that? So I asked ChatGPT and it does know counter logs. I can. Counter logs. I have no idea where that is coming from. They're indeed counting the allocations. Okay, that's fine. But then, okay, so they are doing some allocation count, yada yada yada. It looks fine, right? I'm just confused by these. I'm not the only one. Yeah, let's take a look at this. That is fine. So this looks... I wanted it to match though. Search in source. Yeah. So... Alrighty, so let's where... Okay, I was looking for stuff in this other screen, and let's go to script object and do stl count locks. I have no idea. For some reason, ChatGPT seems to know what it is, but it cannot find the source. This is what I don't understand about these LLMs, is that they seem to have some kind of understanding of the world, but it's a little bizarre. Yeah, this thing, this guy, yeah, okay. So I definitely... Okay, Kelly Slater's. Okay, I started the stream with a diff check, and I guess I can do that, and I should do that. Custom STL, yeah. What? I lost the diff checker already. Okay, here's this guy, and here's STL lock, right? I hate that they deleted the top thing. That's interesting. So this Sun Pro CC, right, doesn't have the GNU C. And this one, okay, this one is set to 16 and this is set to the difference. This one has casts. So I might not be using the proper one, now that I'm thinking of. I doubt they would go out their way to do all of these changes, right? So I have a really old one over here, the 203. 203. So they already called it STL lock, which implies that none of these ones that I have is the correct one. So let's go to the 3.0. Looks like the STL unlock. Yeah, so there's already an STL unlock, which is good to see. But let's look for hand free. So okay, this one looks more like it, and let's take a look at this. Yeah, okay. I guess it should be version 3. Critical section stuff. Then yeah. Then all other things make more sense. So let's take a look at this guy. Oh. Yeah. Okay. If not def. Ah. Okay. This looks more appropriate. So let's just distinguish these two versions. Dude, what the fuck? Anyhow, custom STL, let's see the actual differences. They just delete the malloc alloc template for some reason. Huh. Interesting. So there's this S roundup thing here. It might not be this version though. So now they have underscores there. Oh, the double underscore. Okay. But this looks slightly better. Not perfect, but... Oh, added DC. STL malloc. Remove DC. What the fuck? So they started to put underscores and shit everywhere. Okay. So let's take a look at version, I don't know, 3.11, I guess. It's not bad, but I just want to... just want to be sure, you know. Edit. So best way to see whether this is working or not is the underscore lock. Yeah. Ah, I see. It's right here that they did all that goofy stuff. So this is only if no thread. Okay, that's why. Okay, malloc template, whatever. Still divide. Default. My. S roundup. Static size, free list, refill. P threads, STL threads. Still volatile. I have no idea what STL volatile should be. That's cool. Okay, this one is much better, I gotta say. 2, yeah, this looks fine. This one uses like STL volatile, which I have no idea where it comes from. Is it part of something? So STL volatile, right? Fine, STL volatile is volatile. Is it the same though? Was it really? So I just go to config. Volatile. Okay. That's fine by me. They seem to add like my to everything. My allocator, my. Must all be the same though. Then they just remove a bunch. Fully general class. This looks good, but I wish I could see the difference across versions, right? So download the entire STL documentation. Change log, what's new? Ah, okay. Can see the difference. I guess that this is the proper version 3.1. But does it really matter though? Should I really care or no? You know, I'm currently thinking if I use the up-to-date STL, right? It might not be perfect, but at least I know it's fine. It's thread safe and everything. Thread safe. And yeah. Well, can I imagine any of other problems? I don't think so. I guess I should actually do this. They tweaked the thing, but you know, everything matches, so and looking at the code too, so I'm not sure whether I should change it though, right? I'll just take the 3.1 version. 3.1, right? And extract it to the Toby folder. Toby, oh wait. Actually, what I need to do is do this. Spidey source CGI Yes, go away. Okay. Now okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. So what I can do is build warning failed or don't know. It's fine. So rebuild all. That's weird. How's it going on? Maybe I should clean and build. Yeah, whatever. I think I have learned enough about this and STL. Let me download it again. Kudos to the people that actually post this online. Oh, it just has the name STL. Really descriptive. Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. So Toby, Spidey, source, STL. You go away, get the full path. Done. Okay, now it should build. Yeah, okay, it works. So it might be a little dookie what I'm be doing, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to get one-to-one match in that regard, but for some reason the game counts allocation and stuff like that. If memory when asked to. Not free small chunks of memory when asked to. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that. Yeah, and they have like the STL counter, whatever. So what do I need? So there's different types of allocators that I can use. The most, like, having a thread safe one is not bad, but yeah, okay. Let's just use it and not cry. Another thing that I need to do is export the make file. So I don't think there's any differences, right? Yeah. Use CGI allocators. That's a good one. Let's see what does it pertain to do. Oh, wait a minute. Check through STL. Oh, wait. I could have just read this, right? God damn it. So, script, object, instance, this guy, right? So, let's remove this and see what actually happens, right? Yeah, I didn't change anything. Maybe the response was always in front of me, right? The answer, I mean, the response. Jesus Christ. Instance, you. So, standard conform. Use SG allocators. Okay. Use. Oh yeah. STL config. Uses. Okay. So it's the. Oh, list. Oh, it doesn't matter for list. Oh, it does matter for list. STL list. Let's try to see what happened, right? You. This. This. It doesn't like it. Okay. Doesn't really change much, but if I do no threads, no threads, no threads. Oh wow, I got in line here. The heck? So this thing, yes, there was a lot of inlining going on. There's goofy things, yeah, this thing, for sure. Alrighty, I don't really care. Let's just actually use threads and whatever. I can see that it's basically matching. So git diff, no threads. Okay. So now it's thread safe and yeah, whatever. No exception header, no exceptions. And what else do I need? So git commit build update make file. I know that this will fail, but that's part of the deal. So yeah. Spent a considerable amount of time on this, but at least now I'm more confident that yeah, it's indeed using threads and stuff, but they modified allocator to remove that. And I don't think it's a good idea to touch the allocator stuff. It wouldn't be a wise usage of my time to do that. Just fail, quickly fail, man. I know that this will fail, so what? It's actually building? Ah, yeah, okay. Of course it's building. Spidey beacon. So there's the build CMD. Build bot, I mean. I don't like this very much, but yeah, it is what it is. Spidey deer, yeah. And then go to file, which is something make, yeah, this guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can make use of this, I guess. Replace it with a Spidey directory. Yeah, this guy. Uh, uh, kind of goofy though. Okay. Okay, let's see what Mr. GPT says about it. Jesus Christ, stop. No, no, no. Okay. This is using Visual Studio 6 export to make file. If this works, I'll be... Maybe this is enough, right? STL, I guess. It doesn't need the full path, right? Hopefully not. So it builds because it's STL stuff. That's a problem. Do, 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 do. Fucking heck. Let me see how to address this properly. Mm-hmm. Fucking heck, man. See, before everything. Uh, how can I make it? So, hmm. So script. No namespaces, yes. I go here. Hmm. Fuck it. How am I going to fix this? Why is it not using my thing though? So that's a little silly. But let's just try to do CGI STL hip, right? So according to this, if I do STL hip at H, it should work, right? Even though it's a goofy thing to do here. It'll just work, yeah, okay. It managed to import it, but let's see. Hit diff types. No idea what happened there. So let's see if this works. If it works, I'll be happy. If not, I'll need to get back to the drawing board. Because I have CGI STL there, so that at least should be taken in consideration. Like if this builds, I need to think how to actually address that. Set up Visual Studio, no idea what this is doing. Oh, it's running a bunch of commands. Okay, whatever. Shit. Perfect. Cannot open. Oh, yeah. That's kind of goofy on my end, right? So the actual file is, the actual path should be ID source. Wait, let me just get it from here. Should we additional include directories? Okay, so export, bam. So git diff. I haven't, it just added the, and just export, so git commit. This should work. And then I can remove the STL hip from there. That'll be cool. Please work. I need it to work. Good. Just check something on my browser. open-tobey. Okay. Thank you. Just run, no? Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, I'll wait. Let me check something on my phone then. What? Waiting for runner? Ah, shit. It's stupid, man. I hate when this happens. It's not common for this to happen, but it can indeed happen. New workflow. No, what the fuck, man? I just want, like, run this. Rerun jobs. Rerun jobs. Rerun jobs. Fuck. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god, it was that easy. And ChatGPT actually helped. I can't believe this. I'm in disbelief. I'm in total disbelief. Okay. So, what I need to do, git diff, just take that shit out. So git log, build, make file, okay. Uh, editor, new vim, git rebase. I had 6. Git diff, git commit. Okay, this is enough. Git push -f. Now it should work. And I'll be super duper happy. And yeah, okay, I solved lots of things. Absolutely amazing. This is really cool. Okay, now I can close this. So custom STL done. It seems they are using a modified 3.11 version. But it doesn't seem to build in VS6 in my VS. I use 3.3, which has very similar code. The biggest difference is that they added an alloc counter and used and removed the thread safety. I decided I don't care and went along with the 3 vanilla. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. So this is the commit that fixed it. I'm quite happy with this instance. Fixed in this, close with comment. Okay. This is really good news. It was almost 2 hours, but yeah, I was fucking around, and to be honest, just hiding the logic of STL is the beautiful part. Okay, here's the link for my, and it actually helped. So big kudos to Mr. GPT. And yeah, where's my channel link? Oh, right over here. And yeah, go to my blog. It was a really good stream. And yeah,